Now from the home of the Rays, you get a look there at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Today, it's the home opener for the 2016 season between the LADodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Corey Seager gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Adrian Gonzalez set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Kiermaier on the run. And that ends the inning. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Popped high in the air. Kendrick is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start the home first. Standing in, Brandon Geyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away.
Third baseman
Evan Longoria gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Kike Hernandez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Center fielder number 14.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Justin Turner stands in for his first plate appearance of the new year.
Justin Turner.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting 7.
And it'll be a welcome back here for a guy who sits near or at the top of many of the Rays' all-time leaderboards, their former left fielder, Carl Crawford. And 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Steve Pearce strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Turner. 1 away.
He's out.
Logan Forsythe settles into the box for his first chance.
Logan Forsythe.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Hit down the third base line. Turner has it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Desmond Jennings gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the... Trace Thompson is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Into the windup and the pitch.
Trace Thompson.
Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Down and away, ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Howie Kendrick will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2.
Way outside. 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. In now, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yasiel Puig.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Geyer giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Steven Souza digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Leading off for the Rays, designated hitter.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Tim Beckham is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Tim Beckham.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Kershaw looks in. 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. To short. Seager has it. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Kurt Casale digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Kevin Kiermaier in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Line drive to center field. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Corey Seager will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Kike Hernandez in now, hopped out in his first trip.
And it was a breaking ball that seemed to fool him and induce that pop-up last time, so he may see a steady diet of those right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brandon Geyer will start things out here for the Rays, to be followed on deck by Evan Longoria.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gonzalez in foul ground. A quick out number one. Evan Longoria stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Evan Longoria.
Drilled to the left side. Seager from deep in the hole. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Steve Pierce stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Calling for it, Crawford makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Forsythe.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Desmond Jennings gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Justin Turner heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Turned on down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Into the box, Carl Crawford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away. Trace Thompson walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up. And a high strike there, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses, 2-1.
2-1 the count.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Yasmani Grandal is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Steven Souza comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Rays, designated hitter, Steven
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Kershaw into the windup. Here it is on 0-2. Hard hit at third. To his left, Turner throws in time, and that's out number 1. Tim Beckham stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. To 2-2 now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now at the plate, Kirk Casale. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Kevin Kiermaier will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Brandon Geyer digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Now a flare out toward right center. Puig coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from third. Evan Longoria steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Hot shot to third. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Steve Pearce steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. 1 away now for the free-swinging right fielder, Yasiel Puig. Into the seats, 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Corey Seager will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jennings on the move. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham is there. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Logan Forsythe will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Turner is right there and taken in out there for the first out. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in a speed threat in Desmond Jennings. Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Steven Souza will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Kike Hernandez will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Denny Farquhar is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Whoa. There's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Jennings comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Justin Turner will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he lays off there. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one. Tim Beckham steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Throw in the dirt, but there to save it is Gonzalez, and a fine play there to record the putout. Kurt Casale will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crawford is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Kershaw's ready. First pitch on its way. This one's flared out toward left. And Crawford's there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Carl Crawford comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Longoria's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in, Trace Thompson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Ball 1. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Jennings is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Yasmani Grandal will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least with 1 across before the 9th.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Casale will put this one away, and the side is retired. Brandon Geyer digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a cold strike 2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Well, this is an important time for him to bear down. He's thrown the ball very well, but he doesn't want to let the meat of this order ruin what he's done so far.
Hard hit toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Steve Pearce will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Logan Forsythe gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Left fielder number 8,
Desmond Jennings comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Steven Souza comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. J.P. Howell will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Hit hard back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Howie Kendrick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Brad Boxberger is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Brad Boxberger.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is under it. 1 out. Yasiel Puig will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Corey Seager makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Jennings has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.